What's going on YouTube? Back with another video today. Before we get in today's video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. So today got an install video. We're finally getting an ice tank. I never installed the ice tank before, so we're gonna be learning with me, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You got a return line, a feed line. It's kind of like a fuel system almost. Got to do all the plumbing, wiring. Should be simple, knock on wood, but you know how it goes when you work on your own stuff. It can never seem to go as planned. First, we got to get rid of the old Whipple reservoir and all that, which is behind the fender back there. So we'll take off our bumper and all that, expose everything, drain it, get the electrical out. This is gonna be like a 2-day video. I literally just ordered the ice tank probably like last night. So today we're just gonna be tearing the car apart, getting it all ready, and we can throw it in the ice tank when it gets here. I'm just gonna pull this off, let it drain. And I have a drain down there, so it'll catch all of it. All right, so the car is basically all ready for the install. We're just waiting for the ice tank now. So hopefully in the next couple of days, we finally get the ice tank and we can put it in.
Billion, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
All right, guys, look what finally came. So I ordered a catch can too and a crankcase breather along with the ice tank. We also bought a Kirky seat too. We're just waiting for the mounts to mount it to the floor. But I'm gonna get all the parts out real quick and show you guys everything, and then we'll start putting it together. I recently got my beadlock rings powder coated too. I'll drop his Instagram in the description below. But yeah, it turned out super good. Sparkles and all that in it. But here's all the parts. I got a 41 series Kirky. Here's the hosing. Here's the actual ice tank itself. Went with the PNR. And then also got a catch can. So I'm just gonna install it real quick, and then I'm gonna kind of show you guys like how to do it, like give you an overview and all that. Not going super in detail, but you know, I'll show you like where I ran this, where I ran that. So I just gotta remove this 10mm bolt and screw this in, and then hook up the catch can. All right, we got it in. Now let's go hook up this bad boy. And there we go. So bottom, well, top, right into the motor, and then the side goes right to the supercharger. Make sure your check valve is going to the supercharger. The arrow's on the back side, but the arrow is going to the supercharger. So we have everything mocked up in there. We haven't bolted it down yet or nothing. I'm about to drill my drain hole, my return hole, and my feed hole, and then run my lines. Usually a lot of ice tanks have the little pump on the outside, but I actually have mine inside. I got the stage 2 kit. The stage like 3 and 4 have the bigger outer pump. All right, so we got our holes drilled, got our feed and return, and our drain all ran. I'll show you guys. Ran underneath the car, kind of the same way like I did the fuel system, but on opposite sides. Plugged it in down here. All right, and then when I get my intake on and all that, I'm gonna tidy up everything, make it all nice and neat, get some zip ties, and make it look more organized. Right now it looks kind of crazy, but it's pretty much all ran and all that. I just need to hook up the electrical and put some water in it. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning, so yeah. All right, so I just finished routing all the hoses and everything. About to start the electrical, but I'll show you guys real quick how I routed the hosing. So basically, hose comes down over there, and then you make it go over the rear subframe. After that, it kind of travels down up to the front, and then the other side is tucked in by the fuel lines under that plastic cover. Then I have this one coming up from the fender well and then up and it goes under the intake box, plugs right in. And then I have this one going through the fender and back down. So here's the relay. We're gonna be making a little wiring harness, and I'm gonna wire it up real quick and give you guys a rundown. But it's pretty simple. You got your relay with the fuse on the side of it. This goes to the fuse box, ground, battery, and the remote wire. All right, so we have most of our wiring done. Got my positive, negative. I mounted my relay in there. Got it to go into the fuse box. Have this grounded. I'm gonna tidy it all up here in a little bit. About to connect the power to this, which leads to a switch. I went through my floorboards and all that. And it's going to a switch over here, connected to my boost gauge, a bunch of other different gauges I have. But yeah, for real, it's pretty easy. Probably the smoothest install I ever had. Like, everything's been going my way, so it's kind of rare, but it's all checking out. About to finish wiring it up, put some water in it, and then finally get a startup. Haven't started the car in probably about 3 weeks, so it probably won't start right up. It's probably gonna turn on for like a minute, if that, and then turn back off. All right, so we got it all ran and everything. Yeah, push the button, and then we're gonna turn our switch on. And there you go, you can hear it kick on. About to jump it, it was dead. It's been sitting forever, so about to jump it real quick and show you guys the flow in the ice tank. So I finally got the car started. It was dead, pretty dead. It took like 15 minutes, but I got the system on. There's the flow. I gotta flush out the rest of that coolant water, but yeah, there it is. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Here's my FC2 controller for my fuel system. I mounted up there too. But yeah, shoot. Got my boost gauge. Got all my switches down here for boost gauge and then ice tank. But yeah, pretty simple. It took me about 4 hours to do, so not too bad. But yeah, it was definitely easy. They don't really give you no instructions though on like electrical and like all the wires on the relay, but it was easy to figure out. I got on the forums and figured it out. So yeah, we'll put some ice in it and see how it all works. No, that's my first time having an ice tank, so we'll see. Put some ice in it and check the IATs, and it dropped pretty good amount. The tank's pretty cold too, so it's doing its job. It was a good little investment. Alright guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for today's videos. A couple of installs, keep you up to date. We're gonna be in a couple of shootouts coming up in June, July. A couple of drag days, some more testing, dial the car in some more. And yeah, well, thanks for watching and all that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I'll see you guys. Peace.